Okay, so we'll relax this. Okay, so how things have fallen apart. Okay, yeah, I think we are good to go. We are good to go. We are good to go. I will keep working hard to achieve my goals. Okay. Okay. So then I think we are good to go. Let me see. I think we are good to go. No errors so far. It's good. Okay, I think we can render now. We can render the app file. We can render the app file now. Everything is looking good. Everything is okay. So let's preview to see what we have. Let's preview to see what we have. Okay, how things are falling apart. We were supposed to have something is missing, something is missing, something is missing. What is missing? Let's see what is missing. Something is missing. What is that thing that is missing now? Let me see. Let me see. Card body. Let's look at card body. Okay, yeah. So let's change this to uppercase. Change this to uppercase. So that's where the issue is. 7. So I want to believe that's the only issue. Let's render again. To render simply means to mount the app file and display the content, display the page on the browser. That is what it means to render. Mount the file and display its content on the browser. Okay, so okay, let's see now. Yes, so we have how things have fallen apart. I will keep working hard to achieve my goals. Then the author, a PT Friday. Okay, let's see, let's do something here. Hold on. Let's make it more appealing. Let's make it more appealing. So I'll go to the app. Yeah. So right here, let me do something. Let me do something. Title. Okay, I think this is better. Then content. Okay, something. Then this one, okay. I think it's cool this way. So let's render again. Let's mount it and display the content. Okay, better now. So title, how things are falling apart. Content, I will keep working hard to achieve my goals. Okay, then author a bit of Friday. Just a little to add here. Let me see now. So with this, you can see that you've seen it. This time around, we looked at nesting of components. So you can see all of this, the card header, the card body, and the card footer, all are being nested inside the card details component. So the card details component, in this case, is seen as the parent component, while the other components are child components. This is a child component of the card details. This is a child component, another child component. Okay. So we say that the card components have children. So all of this makes up the children of the card component. So at the start of this tutorial, I did say we want to look at how to nest components. Okay, to nest components inside a parent component. So that is what we've successfully done. We've nested all of these components inside the parent component, which is the card details component. So I'll bring this video to a close, and please, if you've gained one or two things from this video, I would appreciate it if you like, comment, subscribe, follow my channels. I really appreciate it, as that will go a long way to encourage me to put up more videos, more tutorials. And like I said, you just have to master the steps. You need to look at the rules, play by the rules. Once you play by the rules, you see yourself writing successful codes. Okay, a good example of playing by the rules. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Because you are nesting different section of the card component. Inside the card component, you can see what we used as a parameter. We passed the children property as a parameter, okay? And also at this point here, inside the return keyword, you can see we passed in the children property, okay? Children. Why? Because this card component, this card details, which happens to be the parent component, is housing, okay, so many other components. So for that, we say children. Okay, that is one of the rules that you need to follow. Then another thing you need to also take a look at this now, the card header. Okay, you can see the parameter we passed here is the title property name. That's the parameter. And you can see it's inside curly braces. These are things you need to take note of and put it to heart. Okay, then in the return keyword, we also repeat the same title, okay, property name. We also add pass it here, okay. So if you even look at the other one, let's look at footer. You see author as the parameter. That is a property name, author. We are using it as the parameter of the card footer component. Then in the return section, the return keyword, you can see we have author also. So these are rules that needs to be followed, okay, for you to have a successful coding experience. So with this, I'll draw the curtain here. I'll see you in my next video. So please like, subscribe, follow, so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be the first to see it.